So in this video, we are going to look at trying to solve equations where we have to factor things. So for example, if I have here solve in the interval 0 to 2 pi, the first one here, so tangent squared theta minus 3 equals 0. So in this problem, because there's only one instance of the tangent, I can isolate it. So we'll add 3 to both sides. So I end up with tangent squared theta equals 3. And now I can take the square root of both sides to get the tangent theta all by itself. Remember, when you take the square root, you have to worry about plus or minus 3. So here we're saying that the tangent of theta is equal to plus or minus the square root of 3. So remember, let me add our unit circle here. So we're looking for when the tangent of theta is equal to positive square root of 3 and when the tangent of theta is equal to negative square root of 3. So tangent theta equals positive square root of 3, tangent theta equals minus square root of 3. So the places where the tangent of theta, so remember tangent is y over the x, and again if you divide those, if I took here the square root of 2 divided by 1/2, that would end up just giving me, or square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1/2, that would just give me square root of 3. So theta is going to be pi over 3. It's also going to be positive at 4 pi over 3. So it's going to be a positive square root of 3. And then theta is going to be a negative square root, or tangent of theta is going to be a negative square root of theta, square root of 3, when theta is 2 pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3. So you get those 4 answers, and all 4 of them are correct answers. You have to put all 4 in. So we'll do another one here. Oops, let me go back to my black. So 4 cosine squared theta minus 3 equals 0. So again, I can isolate the cosine. So we're going to add 3 to both sides. So I end up with 4 cosine squared theta equals 3. Divide both sides by 4. So cosine squared theta equals 3 over 4. Take the square root of both sides. So square root of cosine squared theta equals plus or minus the square root of 3 over 4. I'm going to come up here since I ran out of room. So we end up with the cosine of theta being equal to plus or minus square root of 3 over square root of 4, or plus or minus root 3 over 2. And so again, we have to look for where's the cosine of theta equal to positive root 3 over 2, and where's the cosine of theta equal to negative root 3 over 2. And remember, cosine is the x value, so it's going to be equal to positive root 3 over 2 at pi over 6. It's going to be equal to negative root 3 over 2 at 5 pi over 6. I'm just going around the unit circle here. It's going to be equal to negative root 3 over 2 at 7 pi over 6. And then the final one would be at 11 pi over 6. And so it's those 4 that are the solution. So if you just have one trig function and it's only showing up one time and squared, you can still isolate it and then take the square root of both sides to solve.